up? Welcome to Adobe Live and today's Masterclass for Adobe Express. If we're just meeting, my name is Katrina Torrijos and I am the Adobe Express Evangelist, as well as a content creator on Twitch and YouTube on the side. Shout out to everyone in chat this morning. How's it going? Happy Friday. Hello, Cody. Hi, Sam. Hi, Robert. Hello, Sean. Thank you so much for being here today. And I am really excited for today's class because it's a little bit different. For today's class, we're going to be going over how to create a content calendar from scratch using Adobe Express and the new content scheduler. We'll be creating and planning about a week's worth of content or so. And so there's a lot to do. And let me know also in the chat, how have you been liking the content scheduler? Do you absolutely love it and use it all the time? Or is there something that you want to see come to Content Scheduler? Let me know in the comments. Hi, Oliver. Oh, my mic is pretty quiet. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me boost that up a little bit. Or maybe that means I need to talk louder. I need to bring more energy. Oh gosh, Clever says, I love calendars. Hi, Viola. Hi, how's it going? Your voice is not clear. My voice is not clear. What is happening? I checked it out once, didn't see a way to do more than one account. Got it. Yes, right now it is one account per platform. So Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Let me know how the mic is. Voice is clear. Okay, we're chilling. We're good. Michael Cohn. I think it's the way I'm talking. Maybe I need to enunciate more, okay? So let me know. Also, thank you so much for the live feedback. I love this. Hi, Susan. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Mohammed. The voice is very clear. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have a lot to do and we only have an hour together. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to the screen. Okay, you already know we're in Adobe Express, the homepage. So it is a brand new month, which means we'll need a fresh batch of content. So if we head over to the scheduler, if you haven't explored or played around with the content scheduler yet, you can find it on the homepage right here to the left side. And if you click on it, it'll pull up a new tab on your browser. And then it'll pull up either the weekly view or the monthly view, whichever you last landed on. So here, clearly we have a blank calendar and we are going to plan content for the following week. But if you want to switch to a weekly view, you could just toggle the monthly and weekly view up here. And then if you're just getting started with Scheduler, make sure you have your account set up. All you have to do is just go to Setup in this right corner and then just connect all of your accounts right here. So yeah, that's a bit of a rundown with Scheduler. And let's see. So we'll be making a couple of assets in Express. I have quite of a bucket of content already prepared. So we're going to make a couple from scratch. I already have some loaded up for some events that are coming up next week. And then I also have some photos that I'm going to add to the calendar that need a little bit of retouching. Maybe. We'll see. Probably. It depends on what we have time for. So this is the current state of the calendar. It is blank. And then I want to show y'all my feed really quick on Instagram. Let me just pull it up. So y'all can see what the deal is, what the mission is today. So let's see. Let's pull up my Instagram. Okay. So I have it on my browser. By the way, shameless plug, follow me on Instagram if you're not already. Sorry, I'm pulling it up right here. So here is my Instagram feed right now. And as you can see on my grid, I like to alternate between like a full bleed photo and then some sort of more designed graphic or something like that. Like I have photos here, but there's like assets on it just so that I can balance between like, what's it called? What am I saying? What am I trying to say? Just I'm trying to balance like between my design work and talking about Adobe Express and then also like my personal life stories or something like that. So I definitely want to keep up that theme. And like for me, Instagram is like my main source of my main distributor of my content. And then I also have Facebook and Twitter, which I also used to distribute content, but they're less of a priority for me right now. So we will repost and reposition for those two platforms. Okay. So now that y'all know the tea, we are going to go into Adobe Express and we're going to make some stuff. Actually, I already have this tab open. Let's just go right here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. And so the first thing I want to make is a tweet graphic. So those are really common. Like if you ever want to share someone else's ideas, or like you saw a quote that like another creator said, and you want to share it, of course, without taking credit, screenshotting their tweet and putting it on like a cute background and stuff and like tagging them is like a really good way to go, and, to give credit effectively. So we're going to go, actually, let's do we're creating from scratch today. Okay, so we're going to go to Instagram post. Hi, Barbara. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Steven. Hello. Tip, QR code generator has been added to Express. Yes, Sean. Yes, we now have a QR code generator on the homepage, which is great. Let me know if you want me to show y'all really quick how it works. Okay, actually, I want to do the portrait. Okay, so we're starting off with a blank canvas today. And so we're going to... what shall we do first? I have the tweet already screenshotted from one of my favorite creators, and he's like a leader in the social media space, specifically in video. Let me know if you are familiar. His name is Sean Cannell. Let me see. Actually, give me 1 second. I think I have a folder down here. Let me see. Where is the thing? I thought I was prepared. Never mind. I think I threw away the tweet graphic that I was looking for. No worries. Let me see. Oh, nope, not that. Here you go. This is it. Okay, so we're going to take this tweet right here from Sean Cannell, and it says start now, start where you are, start with what you have, start with all of your insecurities, start with what you already know, start moving towards the goal, start and make mistakes, start small, start now, just start. I love that so much, and that is honestly like my number one tip that I share with a lot of people who want to know how to get started with like content creation and stuff. I literally say like, just do it. Just start before you're ready. Just jump right into the craft, make mistakes, start messy, and then refine your strategy and your skills along the way, because really that's the only way to learn, once you take that first step, Okay. Potato, hi. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, everyone. Okay, so we have the the tweet graphic right here, and then we are going to add let's see, a basic shape. Let's give it some pizzazz. Like, you can totally just upload it like this, but we're in Express, let's make it fun. So let's go right here, and then let's add a dark border, and then let's actually bring it behind the quote graphic, and then we're actually going to frame it a bit. Oops, I did it too far. So we're just gonna line it up with the edges. I actually think I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. My screen is quite far from my face, so I need to either squint or just bring my face super close to the screen, which is not healthy. So we're just gonna zoom in. Okay. So we're just gonna... I need to like up my mouse sensitivity or something. And we're just going to get it as close as we can. And it's okay if it's not exactly perfect. And then we're also going to end up getting rid of the fill color anyways. So we're just going to, I shot myself in the foot with that one. Okay. Let's keep going. Get it as best as we can. And actually, maybe if I take out the fill, I'll put it over the tweet graphic. So let's see. Okay, let's take out the fill. Let's actually put it on top. See if that's better. Oh, tons. Okay, so we're going to take this. Actually, we are going to take this shape first and duplicate it because we're going to make multiple. Okay, and then we're going to group this so that it doesn't move. We're going to move it off to the side, and then using this, we're going to add the fill back in. But this time we're going to add a fun, like neon color or something, a bright color to make the graphic really pop. So I'm thinking like purple. Hi Annette, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, how's it going? Also, what is everyone's weekend plans? You have anything exciting happening this weekend? Okay, so we're just going to layer it like this. And then we're going to duplicate it again. And then using this second one, we're going to change the color. Let's do like a neon, like yellow green or something. That seems fun. That looks fun. Okay, and then we're just gonna make sure it's spaced out evenly. Cool, and then now we're just gonna group everything together so it doesn't move, and we're gonna center it on the graphic. And then this looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to just fix up the background, and you can totally go for like a solid background, or if you want to do like what's called an image, or if you're making this on mobile, you can actually add a short video clip as the background. So if you have stock video footage, I actually do have it on my feed. I have a version of this tweet right here that actually has like a moving background, and I just used a stock video footage, and I put it on Express Mobile, and then I was able to create that sort of animated graphic. And you can upload it as a reel as well because it's short, and then add music. Oh my gosh, you could take this so far, really. Okay, so we're going to change up this background, and then we're going to add, we're going to go to photos and see what we have. I kind of maybe want to put like a sky photo or something. And it might seem random, but one thing I like to do with backgrounds for like quote graphics or like doing tweet graphics like this, I like to add like kind of like busy-ish but like not really busy backgrounds. So like things like skies or like maybe like a city building or something like that, or like sand and the beach, like, you know, just things that have something going on but it's like not too distracting. So today we're going to look up sky and see what they got. Okay, we have a bunch. Okay, let's go with this one. And then we're going to hit add to background. And then so it looks like this. And we're just going to scale it. Is this called scaling? Panning the image until we get the frame that we want. Teaching a paint party? Annette, that's awesome. Rally on Sunday? Yes, Robert. Reminder, drink a glass of water. Yes, everybody drink a glass of water. I unfortunately left my water bottle in another room. And I didn't realize it till I started the stream. So I'm going to have cotton mouth for the rest of the stream. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, cool. So now we have the graphic, and we can even make it a little bit bigger so it takes up more space on the feed. And then there we pretty much go. Once that's done, we'll just hit download, and then what's it called? And then we can download it as like a PNG, JPG, PDF. Like, you could save it to your device, or you could actually leave it here. You can definitely schedule it directly, but I kind of want to show, you know, all the posts together, and then so like we can schedule it accordingly, you know, like with all of the pieces put together. So we're going to hold off on scheduling it right now, and we're just going to leave it like this in our projects, and we're going to back out into the home page and start the second post. So for the second post, we're going to do something similar, but it'll be a quote graphic instead. And I love using quote graphics because sometimes, you know, I don't have an event to promote or something like that. Like, it's, you know, and I feel like it's just a great way to showcase maybe like a quote that you love, or share a story that goes along with a quote. I just feel like it just opens up a realm of different content and stories that you can share with your audience. So we're going to start with a template today, and we're just going to see what we have going. Oh, okay, this one looks pretty good. This is one of the Chriselle templates. So you have to fight to swim back to the top, and then you can float. I love that. So this is definitely the format that we want. So we're going to just create from this template. Hi, Becca. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Potato, thank you so much for the reminder to drink a glass of water. Okay. And so first we're going to edit the quote, and I already have it pulled up. And one of the quotes that I have been vibing with this past year is, "You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take," by Wayne Gretzky. And I feel like that is so true because, you know, as someone who has, I suffer a lot from imposter syndrome, and I always have in the back of my mind, I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't do something, or you know, I always talk myself down a lot. But I have a very contrasting personality. I'm an INFJ, so very contradictory. So sometimes I'll spend a day being like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but then like the day before I'll be like, no, let's do it, we're going for it, because, you know, it's better to know, and if something doesn't work out, it's better to know that than to live with 1,000 what ifs, you know, from not doing something. So that's kind of how my brain works. Let me know if you vibe. But yeah, that's definitely what how my decision making comes into play. So we're just going to type in the quote here of the shots you don't take. Okay, so we're just going to have this here, and then we're going to, this is supposed to be a quote, and as you can see, it's a piece of text, but we do have shapes that have quotations. So let's see what we got. Okay, cool. We have a bunch. So there's so many different styles. I love it. Okay, so we're going to go in with, let's go with this boxy one. I like it. Vibe. Yes, Wade. You feel it. Okay, so now we're just going to put the quotes. Let's do like a dark off black here, and we're going to flip it. When I was practicing for this class, let me know if this is right, because when I was fixing these quotes, I was like, the one in the front is upside down, right? And then the one that goes in the back is like this, right? I was just staring at this for the longest time, and I was like, this looks right, but I'm not sure. So maybe I'll ask the class to let me know. So one thing I love doing with my quote graphics is making the quotation marks, like doing the quotation marks that are making them big and chunky and on and off to the side, so folks know that it's like a quote. Sometimes I don't do this. Like, sometimes I'll just have the text in the middle of the page and call it a day, but I'm feeling extra fancy today. So let's bring the text to the front. Okay, and then we need to fix this text here. So we're going to take this out, and then this, we can move this here. And then the quote is from Wayne Gretzky. Okay, and then we're going to change the font to something a little bit. I really do like the cursive. I think it's pretty nice, but I want to try a different style. Let's see. Oh, we have Adobe handwriting. Oh, this one's cool. What about this one? I like this one. I like it. Okay. It's almost like a signature. Okay, so now we're going to take this text in the middle and we're just going to make it fill up all the space. And we're going to have it overlap with the quotations just a bit. We're going to put them in the center. Where's the center of the graphic? Oh, here's the center. It's a little low. Let's actually aim it a little higher because we need to have room for the name at the bottom. So maybe something like this. No. So this is the part where we start to refine and mess around till it looks right. So we can bring the quotes a little bit up more. And then let's align it a little bit. And then we can actually resize this text so it's a bit smaller. And then I think we can get rid of this line. And then put it next to the name. Okay. Oh, yeah. That looks so much better. And then we can, maybe I like this text better in the same white shade. Do we like this better? Or do we like it darker better? We could definitely do it darker. I think that looks pretty good. And then I noticed there's some, the text is a little bit, what's it called? Transparent. So we're just going to bump that up a little bit because I don't think we need it to be transparent. Maybe like let's put it at like 90%. So it's a bit softer and the white isn't too harsh on the screen. All right, what do y'all think? Let's zoom it out. You could totally see this if this was on a feed. I love it. Okay. So now we're done with this quote graphic, and so we can just chill. We're going to leave it in the project so we can pull it up on the calendar once we're scheduling everything. And then I do have a pre-made graphic here for an event happening next week, which is the Dream Job journey event that we do on LinkedIn for the students. So shameless plug, check it out if you want. I will just show y'all the graphic, which also was made in Express, by the way. Here you go. So this is the graphic that we're also going to plug into the calendar a little bit later. And we have Jordan, our community manager. You might have seen her around on the Insiders Facebook page and the Discord. And we have Noelle and we have Twin, who just recently joined our team. And it's going to be a really, really good event. I'm sad I'm not hosting this one, but support Jordan in her first hosting gig for this event series, but it'll be on June 8th at 5 p.m. Pacific on the Adobe Creative Cloud LinkedIn profile. And they're going to talk about how they landed their roles at Adobe. So check it out. And yes, so this whole thing was made in Express. Shout out to Shine Webster, one of our Adobe Express ambassadors who created the template for us and the brand identity. And we just put it together with the headshots and the information on Express. So awesome. So we have that ready. And then now for the 2 photos that I'm going to put, we have 3 graphics and now we need 2 photos to do the switch off effect. And I have 2 photos that we can edit. Let me see. Let's pull it up. Let's do a custom size. And then for the photos, we're just going to do the Instagram portrait size so that everything is already cropped. Okay, so now we're just gonna pull in the photo. So the first photo y'all might have seen already. So this is one of my headshots I'm gonna put in. I just dragged it in from my device. We can just click add to background. And boom, there's the photo. So it's a little bit dark and almost a little bit blurry too. Just a tad. Like there's like a little bit of grain. So I kind of want to just do some light editing on it. So all you have to do to edit your photos, you can, if you have Lightroom, totally do it on there. But if you're just an Express user, you can easily edit your photos for free just by clicking on the photo and then going to enhancements. And then you'll have these options right here to add more contrast or less contrast, or up the brightness, saturation, highlight, shadow, warmth, and sharpen. And like I found that when I'm editing photos, the edits are so like subtle and buildable that like, you know, you won't get it to, you know, if you put it to saturation 2 or 5, you won't get something like super blown out and crazy. So I love that. Enhance. Yes, Cody, it's all about enhancing the photo. So we're just going to up the brightness a bit. Let's make it to like 25. And then we're going to add a little bit of contrast, maybe like 5. I don't go too great. For me personally, my editing style, I don't go too crazy with the edits unless I really need like a boost in color or something like that. So like, you know, it's the subtle changes and tweaks that make a really big impact in my opinion. So that's why I stick to like, you know, setting things to like 5, 10, 15, no more than like 60 unless I really have to. So let's see. Let's go with like a level 20. That looks pretty good. The pink on the laptop starting to pop out. And then for highlights, one trick that I do is like if you see the white parts of my face, you know, like or the lighter parts, it's sometimes in photos it can be like a little bit blown out, or your sky could be blown out in the background. So one way to fix it actually is to turn down the highlights, which is like the high points in the photos. So if you can see, if you pay attention to my face, like, you know, with the higher highlights, you know, it brings out the glow, you know, it adds the highlights to the cheekbones and stuff. And, but if you bring it down, it, you know, it minimizes that and you can see a bit more of, the color, like where things are a bit blown out. So that's just a tip on how I fix that. So we're actually, let's see where we're at. So I've added 0. Let's bring it down to like 10, just a little bit. And then for shadows, let's see. Let's see how are you feeling. Okay, so this one kind of minimizes the shadows. Excuse me. Oops. My bad. I hit inspect. Okay. And then let's bring the shadows down to like 10. Okay. And then the warmth, let's see. Do you want it to be like an 80-degree day or like a 65? Let's see. Okay, let's do like a -5. This looks pretty good. And we're going to sharpen it a little bit. For sharpening, sometimes it's a little intense. Like I'm already at level 9 and 10 and I can already see the difference. So we're going to maybe put it at like a 5. There you go. This looks pretty good. I love it. And then if you can also add like filters like duotone or something like that, for more artistic effects. You can also blur the photos, which is perfect if you're putting text over a photo and you kind of want to, you know, blur the background a bit so the text can just really pop out from the image. But yeah, this looks pretty good. And then we are just going to leave it. And then we're going to move on to the next photo. I love this, how you don't have to just download the projects and then re-upload it again to the scheduler, you can literally just leave the project as is, and then it'll show up. Okay, let's start another one. Let's do another Instagram post size, or portrait. We're doing portrait. And then so this photo never saw the light of day. And I've been sitting on this for a long time. And I don't know why I haven't posted it yet. But y'all get a sneak peek, okay? Adobe Adobe Live Adobe Express Masterclass sees it first. So here we go. Here's a cute photo of me at the Adobe Express launch party. Gosh, when was this? Like a month ago? And there and this is in the office in San Francisco, and I asked Jordan to take a photo of me in front of the little light up sign stuff. So this is me. And yeah, so for this one, I think the photo and the coloring is pretty good already. So let's we can just brighten it up a little bit. It's just a bit dark. Okay. Add some brightness. I'll look at the replay. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye, Robert. Thank you so much for joining the class. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Okay, yeah, so we just need to just brighten it up a little bit. Maybe add in a bit of warmth. And then I think saturation's good. The red is really popping out. Yeah, no, this photo's pretty good. I don't really have to do too much to it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Okay, so we can go ahead and head over to the scheduler, which is the exciting part. Okay, so when building a content calendar, there really is no set way to do it. It really depends on your audience, your content strategy, and really what works for you. And for me, a lot of the times, like, people do love seeing a balance of like my regular life, like what I do behind the scenes and stuff at Adobe, and then like more like design things and, you know, seeing cool edits and stuff. So we're gonna look at let's see, I think we're gonna stick with the monthly. Should we do monthly, weekly view? Maybe let's do weekly. Okay, so let's see, what is this, June 10th? Wait, when are we? Oh, it's doing this. Okay, so we're gonna do June 7th. So switch to the week. This is tripping me out how Friday is here. So I think I'm gonna switch to the monthly so it's like in order. Okay, that's messing with me. Okay. So we're gonna start adding the content. So all you have to do is hit new post and then click on add media. And then we're going to go to Creative Cloud Express, and we're going to look at all of our projects, and it's all here. So we're going to start with the first one we made, which is the tweet graphic and stuff. And then boom, we love it. And then now it's to write the caption. Okay, so writing a caption is a whole other beast. And so like I've learned that if you pre-write your captions, it just saves so much time, because I find myself taking like 40 minutes or something just to write the caption. And so when planning your content calendar, like I like doing things like a week or two in advance, but I don't go like over a month in advance, because, you know, things change. Sometimes events pop up and you got to be flexible with it. So most of the time I just plan a week in advance. And then that also comes with writing the caption, so I'm not writing it on the day of. So for the caption for this, I kind of want to reiterate like what the tweet says. So let's see, let's just write something. Like the tweet is about just taking that first step, just, you know, taking that leap of faith and just starting before you're ready and stuff. So I'm just going to reiterate like just start. And then we're going to put like a thunderbolt or lightning bolt emoji, something like that. And then just going to add a line break, and then just add like my thoughts or something on the tweet. So something like, let's see. The hardest part of the journey is getting started. Take the first step before you're ready and stop waiting for circumstances to be perfect because they may never will be. And I'm gonna put, just for dramatic effect, just start again. And then gotta say like quote by at Sean Channel. Perfect. And then this is gonna go on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And then we can add hashtags. We're gonna get a little personal with my captions here. Y'all are gonna see a different side of me and how I write my captions. A lot of my stuff is like, you know, sometimes I provide creator tips, but I also share a lot of my own personal experiences and fails and successes, and just I get really vulnerable in my captions. My audience like really likes that. So, yeah, really, really interesting. This is the first time I'm sharing this on stream. I love it. Hi Tim, happy Friday. For me, writing captions is almost as hard as picking a favorite color when you just love all the color. Yes, I feel that, Annette. I feel that so hard. Like sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what to caption this, and then I just honestly just walk away, sit on the post, and you know it'll come to you a little later. And then okay, so now we have the caption. So for Instagram, you also get to schedule the first comment, and some folks like to keep their hashtags like in the first comment separate from the post itself. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. But of course, I don't think you have to necessarily do that anymore, but just to test it out, we'll do it. So we're going to do hashtag content creation, hashtag content I keep putting spaces. Creator, hashtag express it, hashtag Adobe Express. You know, another power tip is have all your hashtags saved on like a note, like in your notes app or like off to the side on a sticky note, and just copy and paste everything. So you don't have to type everything out one by one, like how I'm doing. And also, I've also learned that you can create shortcuts too. I don't know if you can do it on Android. I'm sure you can. But if you create like, what's it called? You can create shortcuts where you do like type out all of like your hashtags or something in like the text field, and then have like a key phrase so that every time you type that key phrase, your phone automatically switches it to all the hashtags. I used to do that, but I reset all of my hashtags because I needed to refresh them, and I haven't gotten around to putting it back. So that's another hack too, so you don't have to type all this out. Creator tips, creator advice. I think it's called like keyword shortcuts or something on iPhone, and Android might be the same. Creator quotes. I'm just going to copy this just in case, and then let's look at the preview. Make sure it looks good. Everything is formatted. I love it. Looks amazing. Okay, cool. So now we're going to schedule it June 6th. And then for me, a lot of my audience is up around the afternoon, around lunchtime. So I want to hit it right before it gets to that peak. And to find out when your audience is most active, I'm looking at, you know, the whatever app you're on, definitely check out your insights and your analytics, because it will show you like the common times that your audience is active and on the app. So when you're scheduling your post, you want to make sure you hit it right before that bell curve when it peaks, so that your post gets like maximum exposure. So for me, that'll be about like 10 a.m. or so. It's a bit early, but once it hits 10 and then 11, 11:30, that's when it starts spiking up, because people are going on lunch, and then also time zones. I have a lot of Central Time and Eastern Time folks. So yeah, we can schedule that. And now it's here. And we're going to do it again for this one. I'm going to add media. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. We're pulling in from Express today. And then we're going to, oh my gosh, I am exposing myself. I do not change the name of my projects. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways, we're going to ignore that. I don't even know why I pointed that out. Anyways, let's add, but let's do a photo. It has to be a photo. Let's do this one. Okay. So we're going to upload this. And then for this caption, let's see. For this caption, I wanted to do sort of like a day in the life kind of thing. Sometimes folks want to know like the behind the scenes of what my job is, what a day in the life of a streamer at Adobe looks like. And I have the caption actually already pre-written out. So I'm not going to have y'all, I'm not going to be cruel and let y'all sit through it. Me typing, it's a bit long. So I'm just gonna copy it off to the side. And here we go. Oh, of course it's not. It formats like this. Of course. Okay. Anyways, easy fix. We're just gonna add this. Okay. I told y'all it was long. So this post, I basically talk about what a day in the life looks like, because I get asked that a lot. That's like the next question that I get a lot when I meet someone new. I tell them I'm an evangelist for Adobe Express. They're just like, what is that? And what does a day look like? And I'm like, you know what? Yes. So here it is in a post, so I don't have to repeat myself for the folks in the back. Here's what it is. And just a story. And then we can add some emojis. Let's see. I like using the Thunderbolt. Or maybe we can use the calendar. Yeah. Let's do that as an evangelist. And then just to read the caption, I've gotten quite a bit of questions of what exactly my role is at Adobe. I like to think of myself as an in-house creator for Adobe, so a large part of my job is creating content for any social channels, doing workshops and live streams, and building and fostering a community around Adobe Express. So here's what a day in my life looks like. And then maybe I'll change these little bullet points to like the green check marks. And we're going to do that. Copy. And we're just gonna replace these. And then, oh, this could be cool. Like when this post goes out, I could also do like an Instagram story kind of thing where I post like my to-do list or like a day in the life on my stories, or even a reel to complement this piece of content. And yeah. Okay. Of course, not every single day looks like this, but on average, this is a snapshot of what my day looks like on the job. What does your hashtag day in the life look like? Ooh, that was so good. Oh my gosh. I love ending my post with a question because it prompts people to comment. So it's almost like if you of course, always end your posts with a call to action. And if you don't have anything, like a link in bio, or, like, or subscribe here, or, any of those CTAs, just asking a question to your audience is also a great way to get them more engaged. And then let's add like the bubble, like the speech bubble. Here we go. I believe it's this one. Cool. I like it. And then we're going to toggle Instagram. We're going to do Twitter. We're going to do Facebook too. Oh my gosh. Wait, my caption's too long. Okay, let's cut some stuff out. We could take this out. We could take this. I think it's the line breaks. Upload footage, answer emails and Slack messages. Let's get rid of this. Oh, I have to cut a lot. This is good to know that there is quite a bit of a limit. Unless, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, it is 280. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. The T. Okay. So there is a 200 limit. On Instagram, I don't think there's a limit. So let me see if it'll actually let me do this. And then let me, what's it called? Another way to get around this, which I haven't tested it, we'll see if it works, is to write this whole thing and see if it'll still let me at least save it. And then do the push notification option where it reminds me to do it, and then I'll post it that way so that I don't run into the character limit. And then we'll do the same hashtags. And then boom, there you go. And we'll do publish via mobile app. Let's see if that works. Okay. Schedule June 7th. We'll do 10 a.m. again just to keep it consistent. And schedule. Oh, it's okay. So it'll have to let me draft the post, which is fine. Oh, it doesn't let me draft it either. Okay. Let's actually cut out. We have to cut out a lot. Okay. We can take out this and then take this out, and then let's get rid of unnecessary line breaks. Let's see. I really like this. Maybe if we take out this thing. And honestly, if it doesn't work out, oh my gosh, I have to cut even more. Calendar, why are you doing this to me? Okay, noted for next time. 200 character limit. That's wild. Oh my gosh. Let's see how short I can get this. I've gotten quite a bit. Okay. So, okay, here we go. What exactly do I do at Adobe? Boom. Okay, please let me put the position and Adobe Evangelist. Boom, boom. We got it. We got it. Okay, so if you have an extra long caption, post it manually for sure, because that was a really intense cut. But I'm glad that we all learned and know together, so that's fine. This is fine. Okay. Cool. So now we can schedule that. It'll let us do it. Boom, there it is. And then continuing with, what's it called? Continuing on with the content. I know we have a lot. A week is a lot of content. So we're just going to upload this. We have our graphic. Boom, there it is. And then here we go. I have the caption. There we go. Instagram. And I have the link in bio already. And then we can just add the hashtags. Wait, that is so... Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. This is so weird. Oh my gosh, I know what it is. It's because I enabled Twitter. That's what it is. The Twitter is the tweets, and like there's a character limit. Okay, if you have Instagram, scratch what I just did. Instagram, there is no character limit, but if you enable Twitter, there is that character limit. There you go. There's the issue. Problem solved. We'll just have to go back in and add it in later. Okay. Cool, so that's done, and we'll do the preview. Looks good, and then we're going to schedule it, and then, oh, there it is for Instagram. And then we can also make one for Twitter, but we can duplicate the post a little later. And then for Thursday, we're going to add another one. Oops. We're going to add in the photo that we edited. right? It's photo next. Yeah. And then this one is pretty simple. What is this? A Friday post? Upload, and then you got this. Okay. At least you save them. That's a step in the right direction. Yes. Does limit change based on which network you selected? Yes. Exactly, Oliver. I am slow. That did not process. So there you go. It does depend on the platform. So if you toggle all three, then you're going to hit the Twitter limit. What are your weekend plans? Love that. Okay, cool. Same thing. And then 10 o'clock. I hope that's a Friday. Pretty sure that's Friday. So we got Instagram. I'll post this here. Will it fit on Twitter? It will fit on Twitter. Boom. There you go. And then, oh my gosh, it's Thursday. Let's move it over right here. Or, yeah, that's fine. That is fine. And then lastly, let's do the quote graphic. I'm just going to put it here, add media, go to Express. Yeah, that's right, because the middle has photos in it. So we're following the theme. And then these ones are just text based. Okay. And then we can also, oops, I exposed myself. The font, I saved what font I used. Okay. I love that. Okay, and then we can add a little quote emoji here. Awesome. Boom. Instagram. And then I'll post to my Facebook page as well. 0. And wait, let's preview this. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks so good in the previews. Oh my goodness. Okay. I love that preview feature. Oh my goodness. There are so many times where I don't format things the right way. So yeah. Okay. So this is good. We'll need to fix this day, but that's okay. We are running a bit out of time, so we can just see the week. Can I change? Yeah. Let's start like this. And we have Instagram down here, and it looks pretty good. And we can move things around. So if I did not like this layout right here, since it's a little funny, I can always switch the posts, and then instead of say the post saying Happy Friday, you can always edit the caption. So I could say like Happy Thursday instead. And so it will look like this. Happy Thursday. And then it made it, and you made it to the, okay, yeah, that works. Just changing it to Happy Thursday. I consider Friday as part of the weekend. I will defend for my life that Friday is part of the weekend. Let's click on it. Thursday. So it's super easy to change up your posts. You know, it'd be great to add to, what's it called? To Content Scheduler is an Instagram preview feed. Oh, I would love that. I mean, it won't, maybe not work for like Facebook or Twitter, but if there was an Instagram preview feed, it'd be amazing. I would love it. But here we go. This is our week's worth of content. Oh my gosh. Let me see. The comments, Steven. Perhaps the future release could have a feature that lets you create shorter text for Twitter. Yes, exactly. Hi, I'm loving this class. I'm a communication student new to content creation. Do you have any advice regarding this area? Oh my gosh. Daphne, we're out of time. Hit me up on Instagram or LinkedIn. Let's continue the message offline or in Discord. I'll be hanging out in Discord after the stream. But we are pretty much at time. Thank you all so much for catching the stream and the class. I hope you all liked it, and that you got some really good inspiration and value from it. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Again, I'm hanging out in Discord after. You can follow me on social and the team at Adobe Express. And I will see you all in the next class. All right. Bye. Have a good weekend, everyone.